So, our Champions League draw has been made, and we are going to take on Astana in our first game in the Champions League in the save. And we've got some tricky opponents coming up. Real Sociedad away, Bayern Munich at home, despite the fact we're both German clubs and it shouldn't happen. Ajax away, Partizan away, Lille at home, Real Madrid away, and Benfica at home. It's not like we've got the easiest draws to pick up on, and we're probably going to have a few issues along the way, but this is a learning curve to see how well we'll do in our first season in the Champions League, so who knows, we might have a good season. That being said, I've done some more transfer business. No one going in, but people leaving us instead. And we've also done other business as well in terms of playing games. So what's happened since we last met? I ended up selling Levin Osanelli to Bochum in the end for 1.3 million. He made an appearance from the bench, 1.2 million in fact. He made an appearance from the bench for them in their first game, or his first game for them, and it wasn't the best performances. Bochum are expected to be finishing bottom of the table, so I'm not massively shocked that's the case. And if anything, this is a blessing in disguise of that we got an offer for him. He wasn't really my first team plans, if I'm honest with you. He hadn't played a game so far this season, so the fact they came in and made an offer saying, can we buy him? I said yes, as long as you pay this much money, and they did. But the first game we had since we last met was the 9-0 victory against Tokumukun in the DFB Pokal. Leon Delap scoring his debut inside 9 minutes was a good sign of things to come potentially for us. And the fact he scored a penalty inside 12 minutes to make it 2-0 was even better. And honestly, I'm going to show you all the goals because I just want to show you how really well we played. Kohlensdorfer making it 3-0 inside 16 minutes, was good. It was 4-0 though inside 18 minutes. Harvard better for people taking corners. But look at Viz getting that goal in off the post was good. And we just didn't let off. 20 minutes in, we make it 5. With Vuskovic scoring a goal from the corner. We didn't have another corner. So set pieces is definitely one of our stronger points. Vuskovic again getting the end of the corner. That's 22 minutes in. And it's already 6-0. But then Harvard better scores from a set piece. And that's 7-0 on the side 70 minutes then. And then 72 minutes in, we make it 8. Viz finds Zimura, who scores his first ever goal for the club. So we are just taking apart this team, who are pretty much non-league. And then we make it 9-0 inside 18 minutes. Esposito finds Pirai. And it's a bit lucky it goes in, but 9-0 is 9-0, and we were good. We probably didn't deserve to have 9 goals, but that was fine. They also had a man sent off, but they didn't even affect them really until the second half, because we were already that good. The fact that we were 6-0 up inside 22 minutes kind of killed off the game anyway, but it's a good game. It shows what we can do, and we have a lot of opportunities going forward here. But then we took on Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga, and we had to wait until the second half to get the first goal, but Leon Delap coming from the bench gets an assist for Glatzel. 53 minutes in, we score 1-0. And then 62 minutes in, we double our lead. Leon Delap involved again. His cross actually finds his way to Karl, who gets his first goal in the Bundesliga, and that was enough to get us a 2-0 victory. Our XG was really good, and Gladbach had no XG, despite the fact that it was a single shot. So no matter what happened here, we were very dominant, and we deserved to win this game by the scoreline we did. A 2-0 victory against a team that struggled last year, but I feel could do some damage this year. Then we went to Wolfsburg, and we picked up all 3 points from this corner. Johanlu with the header to get his first Bundesliga goal for me, and I think it's his first ever league goal for me generally. But it was enough to get us all 3 points against Wolfsburg in a game that they actually probably the better team and deserve something out of this. So we were not our best, but we got all 3 points either way, and those are the games that really show how good a team is, personally. But then we had our biggest result in the entire save. We took on Pep Guardiola's Bayern Munich, and we intercepted their pass, or robbed the ball off them, and Glatzel scores the only goal of the game. Leon Delap, of all people, making the movement and robbing Musiala of the ball to give it to Robert Glatzel, who has the chance to score, and he takes it. We beat Bayern Munich by a goal to 0, and if you look at the XG and look at the chances they created, they didn't really create a lot of good chances. So the fact that they did that, and honestly, I barely saw any highlights from them, shows that this was absolutely 100% justified. We won the game. Was this expected? Absolutely not. But Bayern Munich had not been looking very good going into this game, despite the fact they won their first 2 games. So Could this be a sign of something to come? But then we went to Union Berlin and we took the lead inside 44 minutes, and I genuinely thought after this point in time that we were going to win. It was a good start, but we didn't win. Despite everything, we beat Bayern Munich in the last game, but then Dennis Seaman drops the ball and it gives the Union Berlin the equalising goal. Unfortunately for him. Despite that, we weren't actually terrible either way. Seaman's mistake was annoying, but he did get a 6.6 average rating. However, we still got a point, and we probably deserved to win this game. But honestly, the second half, they were kind of all over us, so it's probably on me not realizing that they were in danger. But it is one of those things. Sometimes you just get it wrong. I got it wrong here. But despite that, we are currently in third place. Goal difference behind Bayer Leverkusen and 2 points behind RB Leipzig. So we've still got 10 points in our first 4 games. Bayern Munich just lost to Bayer Leverkusen, so despite everything, they're not enjoying their start. If this ends up being the year that they drop off, but we still don't win the league, I will be slightly irritated, but I have a feeling that might not be the case. Either way, Leipzig are looking for their first ever Bundesliga win. Given that they've literally won a Champions League, I would think they would want to actually get into this situation and actually invite themselves to the party that no one wants them to be invited to. But there we go. An opportunity is here. We are hoping to do well. And Lazio's still got 3 goals this year, which is really good. And Siemens got 3 clean sheets so far. So everything's going well. And Leon Delap's also got 2 assists. So we've actually had a good start to the season so far. Better than I was expecting with some of the players. And Jedin Nadai, who I was considering at one point to sign later down the line, is doing well for Leipzig. So maybe, just maybe, we need to be a bit lucky with our situation going forward. Yeah? But that being said, we are in the Champions League against Astana today at home. The first round of fixtures have been played, and Bayern Munich did come from 1-0 down to beat Man City, thanks to an 86th and 92nd minute winner. So there's that. Brøndby beat Celtic, which is a game I didn't think would actually be the case. Salzburg beat Club Brugge. Dortmund beat AC Milan. Dinamo Kiev managed to beat Porto. Manchester United beat Inter, and Real Madrid got a 2-2 draw against PSG, but PSG came from 2-0 down to get the draw. So it's a bit mix and match really so far, isn't it? Still, that being said, Arsenal take on Atalanta, Atletico Madrid take on Sporting, Barcelona take on Lazio, Bayer Leverkusen take on PSV, Benfica take on Lille. We got the easiest draw against Astana, honestly. And Astana will probably think that we're a kind draw as well. But Juventus got Marseille, Liverpool and Chelsea. That is another clash of national teams, or another clash of teams in their own countries are concerning. But Tottenham also got Partizan, so you're looking at that and thinking, well, there's about 6 English teams in this competition, so it's a bit annoying. But what can you do? That being said, we are going to try and win this game. I really think we can do a good job here. I've also got players on the bench that probably will you be thinking while on the bench. Well, Cal got hurt. He's not fully fit. He was out for about a day, but I'm actually going to drop him for this game anyway because his last 3 games haven't been impressive. I say that they've all been those kind of games anyway. And also, I need to promise Pereira that he's going to get first league football, or at least play some games. So there's that. Jata's been out for the most of the season so far, so he needs to really get back into the swing of things. Benez is also starting because, well, Buck was tired going into the last game. He didn't have the best of times against Bayern Munich either, so we do need to look into this and say what we can do. So it's an opportunity, but they actually want me to play Liam Delap. And I'll be honest with you, he's been impressive apart from the last game. But again, it's one of those games where I don't know what to expect. I also want to start Esposito anyway, to be honest with you. So if it's come back to bite me, it's come back to bite me. It's not the end of the world. And I will just look at this and say, well, we need to be smart with other tactics and go forward from here. That's all getting 3 goals in the last 4 games has been promising. And it shows you that we can do some good stuff. And we are going to see how this team works out. But the fact we got Seaman, Oliveira, Shahanlu, Harwood Bellis, Simura, Muller, Diz, Benez, Jata, Pereira, and Esposito are all starting today. That's a good sign. The fact that the 4 last players I just mentioned are all starting either their first or second games of the season is a bit alarming for some people, but I think we can still do a good job either way. It's Astana. We should be beating them regardless. So let's see how we do in our Champions League debut and Hamburg's return to the biggest European competition. But here we are, Hamburg back in the top European competition, a competition we want to win. It's the reason why this save was existing. It's why this series exists. We are looking to ensure we beat everyone eventually. eventually. I don't know how long it would take to do us, honestly, but the idea that we can be in the Champions League, the fact we can outright say this is going to be one of those situations where we will one day get Hamburg back to the big time was the starting point. But now we got to win it eventually. And how long it'll take to do it, I don't know. But I like to think we can do it within the next 7 years, 8 years of the save. You never know. That being said, I still have a chance immediately, and it's a highlight for them. That being said, we might get the ball away. We do. Here's Pirai. So this could be a highlight for us. And we have an opportunity to do some really good things. Unless we get the ball away stupidly like that. But they've done the same. Jata finds Benez. Some bad passing already on display for both teams here. And that's even worse because you literally just passed it to their player. Okay. And I've made some changes, yes. But even so, it shouldn't really affect things. Because our players are that good, we should be expecting to do well. My players that I rotated in are still talented players. They're still at least Bundesliga standard. So it shouldn't matter who's in. It should only matter with the fact that we can do good things regardless. And here's Pirai. Benez now on the ball. Plays it across. Oh, what a goal from Lazar Benez. Well, he's justified his pick already with that finish. Goodness me. That might be the best goal we've seen so far this season. I've showed you all the goals that we've had so far this season as well. But this is a good, actually, this is a really good angle to show you what he's just done here. Benez, shoot. It's in off the bar as well. On the side of the bar. And it's just really well struck. Well done. The fact we've already scored within the first 5 minutes is quite nice, actually. But if we can double our lead inside the first 10, then this might be one of those games where we just absolutely obliterate a team. And I don't think Astana's a bad team either. And Jata, that's been denied. Good save, actually. But we really could have done something. Also, I'm not in control of who takes the set pieces, so the fact that Benez is taking it is good. But the fact that Harvard Benez is also taking corners is interesting. And Esposito, it was definitely a blocked effort, but I feel like he could have done better. Either way, another highlight potentially going our way. I don't know. Atalanta just taking a lead against Arsenal, so that's an opportunity for Arsenal to slip up. And there's a lot of teams already scored inside the first 7 minutes, so that's good. Pirai can go for goal. No, he's played it wide to Benez, who surely is offside. Yes, he is. Okay. Another corner. Benez to take it this time. We are definitely starting to cause problems. And Harwood Bella scores. That's a really good finish from him. And it's his first Champions League goal. We are looking very, very good in this game in the Champions League. And this is what I was waiting for. My 79th game in charge of Hamburg. And it's already a Champions League debut. But that's a good start. And we are looking very good in the Champions League. I know it's Astana, so it's not the strongest opposition we can get. We've got Bayern Munich and Real Madrid for goodness sake to play still. But this is a good opportunity for where to show what we can do. Here's Pirai, though. That is a penalty, looks like. We might have just won a penalty inside 26 minutes to make it free. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? I even rotate some of the players out because of fitness concerns, and we're still getting the penalty. Okay, we're still dominating this team. So 27 minutes in, it looks like Esposito to take the penalty. It is. For his first goal of the season, can he score it? Yes, he can very comfortably. It's free. And there we go. Sebastiano Esposito with his first of the season and his 8th in Hamburg colours overall. So I love this situation where we are just so dominant against Astana. Yes, it's Astana again, but we still have to take care of business. If we get another goal inside 31 minutes, then we really are just showing what we can do. And here's Benez anyway. Wies, Shahanle. Was it Shahanle or Shahanlo? I don't know. But Oliveira, Jata, outright to Oliveira. Wies goes for goal. Oh my God, it's in. That's not good for the keeper. He really should have done better there. But the fact that's got in, it's really looking embarrassing now for Astana. I know we don't have the league loaded, but this is still really bad. I thought it'd be better than this. 3-0, 4-0, sorry, inside 30 minutes. This is looking very embarrassing for the Kazakhstani side. Benez with the free kick. This could be 5, couldn't it? Well, Denisov gets there first anyway, so he punches the ball away. Here's Wies. Now Benez goes for... Oh, he scored again. Well, it's 5. It's 5. What is happening? Oh, no. Well, I knew it would be a good team. I didn't think it'd be this much of a domination, though. This was not expected. This is as bad as the, I can't believe I'm going to say this. It's as bad as the DP Pokal game against the Minnows. So, 5-0 at half-time. Arsenal have come from behind, so they're already winning. But we're top right now. I can't believe I'm saying that, by the way. That I can't believe we are able to say that we are top of the Champions League after one game. Because we're taking on the weakest team we could ever wish to take on. But even so, it's a good opportunity. And we might be able to do some damage here. This honestly might be as good as we get it, as it says a lot with me about what we're facing right now. I definitely thought they'd be better. I know they're in the Europa Conference League in real life, and they just lost to Chelsea, but even so. Esposito to Pirai. Oh my days. Esposito scored again at 6. 48 minutes in. Definitely thought they'll be more competitive than this. I really don't expect us to do as much damage against any of our team, honestly. But this is an interesting situation to be in. How many goals can we score today? So, we've made 4 changes, and I didn't need to do anything about it, but David's actually playing as a DM, which is why I was actually content letting my other DM go on loan. But here's Mohim on the ball, plays across to Cal. He scores the Champions League goal now, and it's looking very good. It's 7-0 inside 65 minutes, and I generally don't know what to make of this situation. But okay, 7-0 against Astana. I thought it'd be harder than this to beat, but okay. I feel like the bully right now as Hamburg takes the corner, and it's Buck could have been an 8. That's a missed opportunity for Buck to score. We got an opportunity again, 81 minutes in. It really doesn't feel like a Champions League game, does it? It feels like a Europa League or Conference League game right now. You would not have thought this is a Champions League game, but we've almost conceded. Okay, I'm getting complacent myself here. So, that was probably the easiest game we'll ever have in the Champions League. We win 7-0 against Astana, and I almost feel bad about it. But okay. So, unsurprisingly, we are top of the Champions League group. I didn't think Sporting would lose by 5 goals, but I also don't have the league loaded, so that might be a thing that's causing them to have issues. Either way, some good results happened today, from our point of view. And we get 2 million for winning that game, so extra money is always nice. Oh, and Jürgen Klopp's the Germany manager, by the way, in case you hadn't already realised that was the case. And he's apparently watching Dennis Seaman and Andreas Müller, so that's nice. So yes, unsurprisingly, results happened. Arsenal beat Atalanta despite going 1-0 down early on for a penalty. Atletico Madrid winning 5-0. Barcelona winning 2-0. Bayer Leverkusen winning 2-1. Benfica beating Lille 2-1. We won 7-0. Juventus beat Marseille by 2-0. Liverpool beat Chelsea 2-1. And Tottenham won 2-0 against Partizan. So we are currently top of the Champions League phase. I'm just going to say this here now. Take that with a pinch of salt. We just took on the worst team in the competition. So I'm expecting things to get much harder, and I would not be shocked if we, by the end of this, are around the bottom half of the table, to be honest with you. Especially when we realize we've got Sociedad next, who drew against Ajax, and then we've got Bayern Munich after that. So yeah, Sociedad, Bayern Munich in that. We've got Hanover in the DFB Pokal. We've got Bochum and RB Leipzig in the next 2 games as well. So RB Leipzig, if we beat them, that's a good statement for our intention in the league. But yeah, Ajax, Partizan, and Lille, and then the last 2 games being Real Madrid and Benfica. I think we can definitely go and do good things. Get a top 3 or 4 finish at the bare minimum. That's the plan. I don't know if we can get a top 8 finish, but it'd be nice if we could. What I'm going to do, though, is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out lots. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.